Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today I'm going to show you how to make a 4-panel card and a 3-panel card. It's almost identical, it's just when we don't add that front piece. So I got this card here for Team Challenge. Janet Craver did this card, and I thought, oh, that would be an awesome one. I will be back later for another version of this, a little bit different, but today it's like this. Janet used 12 by 12 cardstock, so she started this piece measure 12 by the 5.5. I alternated mine that we're going to use regular cardstock. It seems every time I use some 12 by 12, people say, how can I do it with 8.5 by 11? So I already took care of that for today. We're going to start with a piece of cardstock that measures 5.5 by 11. So it's the same thing if you want the 4-panel or the 3-panel. The same, well, kind of the same size. We're going to start, we're going to score at 1/4 inch right here at the edge. And the score blade, it's the light gray. After the first score, we're going to bring that at 3.5 and score again. And then we're going to go at 6 3/4. So that is it for the score and the score. Now we're going to do some trimming. 6 3/4. Now you're going to bring the first score at the top. If you don't want you just want 3-panel, still do this, and we're just going to remove one part at the end. It's going to make it easier, so then I don't have to give 2 different measurements, so you get 2 for the price of 1. Put it that way. So put this at the top here. Now we're going to do our first cut at 3/4. So right now it's this cut here that we're going to do, okay? At 3/4. Whoops. Bring that at 3/4 of an inch. Make sure it's straight. And you're going to go all the way to your last score. That was 6 3/4 score. We're going to stop right at your last score. Lift this up. Now bring this at 1.5 and stop at the first score. So it's just 1/4 inch, so barely go in, okay? So now what you should have, it is this strip here and this little bitty thing here. And something don't seem that, did I win at 3/4 or did I win at 1/2 inch? 3/4. Something don't add up. Yep. I went this little piece here, I went at 1 3/4, and really it was at 1.5. We can save that though. We can save that easy. So I'm going to come right back here, 1.5, and cut that. So it's 3/4 inch first, and you stop at the last score, and 1.5 you stop at the first score, okay? So now, because it's 3/4 inch increment, we're going to remove that big strip here. Let's remove that completely. So that is removed. Now this one, it's the first one there. We're going to make sure that no matter what, I mean, it's just to secure our thing, it's going to work, but I still want to keep it. Okay, so now we get our card for the 4-panel, I should say. If you want just 3-panel, remove all this here. That's it. That's the only thing difference. Just remove this 1/4 inch right here. Just remove that, and then you would have this here. Let me flip this way. And you see, you would have this, you just remove this strip. So that's why I wanted to give you just one measurement to do both cards. It's much easier to remove this than giving you different measurement. Now, what you're going to do is fold this in, and it's going to help if I bring my bone folder, bring this out, and bring this in. I rather open this up here. Be careful of my little piece that I mess up there. Okay, so now we get this. Now to add the extra little piece there for your last panel, this one here measured 2.5 by 4. Now we're gonna glue this. I like to use a Tombow for that. Let me bring that. So we're going to be using Tombow glue. I think that make it easier for me to use the Tombow glue. I'm going to open this here. I'm going to put my Tombow glue. And the reason why I like Tombow glue there, it's because it's a very narrow piece of flap here. And if you don't go right on, well, then you can move it easy. Now I'm going to put that right at the score line. Push this, the glue gonna bound very good. Okay, voila. Now see how simple that was. So now we got 4 flap, and if we would have cut that completely, we would add the 3 flap. Now we're going to start from the inside of the card going that way. I think that's easier. So all the measurement, don't worry about marking anything, just up on my block right there above the eye, you're going to have all the measurement. So you can, and I'm going to have a printout for this, make it even easier. So this here, the layer in the lime green, by the way, the card base was a fresh fig. Now all the layer, the first layer, it's in lemon lime twist. Lemon lime twist, yes. Now the stamp image that go on top here, this one going to measure 3 3/4 by wait a minute, this is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. And the stamp set that I use Garden in Bloom, Beautiful Bouquet, and Awesomely Artistic. And again, all will be listed on my blog. And I will make a printout for this because it's a lot of measurements, so you can save it. And then the next one, we need 2 of the same measurement, okay? 1 here and 1 there. So it's 2 of the measurement I'm going to give you here. So this one, it is 3 by 4.5. 3 by 4.5. It's going to come right here. 3 by 4.5. The only one that you need just 1 of the measurement for the layer, it's this one. The other one, it's 2 of each. That look cockeye a bit. Okay, and then the layer for this one, it is 2 3/4 by 4. And I had a little strip of designer series paper. It's about, I'm gonna say 4 by maybe 3/4. And the reason why this one I put it this way, I didn't stamp on this one. You get more place to write. But if you're like me, that you don't like writing, well, here I use a piece of designer series paper, or you can stamp also. And I get plenty of space there for me to write. But if you're one that like to write a lot, well, then you can keep a panel with that you can write more. It's no right and wrong, you know, if you what you stamp and so on. I would make this one, the center one, plain though, because when you close it, this one gonna show, see? So I would make sure this one, it's the plain or the designer series paper, so it's gonna balance better. Now here's the next one, and that is the same measurement. That was 2 3/4 by 4. Here we go. Now this one here, we need two of the same. One for here, one for the front. And that measure 2 by, 1 minute. It is 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. I want to make sure it's 3 3/4. Yes, by 2 1/4. Correct. 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. We're gonna put one right here, so it's gonna go almost at where you put your extra piece there. You're just gonna cover that a little bit. You're gonna see it a little bit, but really they have to look very close to see that. And on top over here. And even the 12 by 12 paper, like the one of Janet, you see, you get the mountain section there. It's just her panel was a little bit bigger there, 1/4 inch to be exact. Now I'm going to use this one that I stamp on, measure 2 by 3 1/2. 2 by 3 1/2. There. And here. So if you do just the 3 panel, this section, you don't need it. So keep that in mind. Et voila, my friend, you got it. Oops, can you see? That's simple. So this one, the base was in fresh fig, the layer in lemon lime twist. This one was reversed. The base was in lemon lime twist and the layer in fresh fig. The same thing, and then here the 3 panel in like the one I did today. I really like the way that the 3 panels stand out. This one, I mean, they're both awesome. So this is it for my panel fold. Stay tuned for more of this, one more step different. So I will be back soon. I'm not sure when it's going to get in the video, but again, above you get the eye. Click on that. It's going to bring you right to the post, get all the supplies and color that I use, and also all the measurement. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, my friend. Bye bye for now.